Researchers say they have bad news for red meat eaters, including those who love a regular dose of breakfast bacon. A recent study claims even moderate amounts of ham, bacon and red meat have been linked to bowel cancer. Dr Joe Kostridge is here to talk us through the findings. Hi, Dr Joe.
Good afternoon, Tracy.
What's your take on this report?
Look, I wouldn't lose a wink of sleep or cancel my bacon tomorrow morning. First of all, this is not the first time this sort of study has been around the roundabout, and it's never ever been shown that there's actually any causation link. So we do these correlation studies and say, right, we looked at this number of people, that many had cancer. What other factors might there be with these people? And they try to draw a statistical correlation. Now, a statistical correlation doesn't mean that A has caused B. It just means two things might be found at the same time in the same place. And the other factor with this is they said it was a 20% increase. That increase, allegedly, is basically from 0.4% to 0.48%. So the real increase, if that is the case, is 0.08%. I'm not sure it's a big deal.
All right, well, most of us know the effect diet can have on certain conditions like heart disease or blood pressure, but, I mean, is there a clear-cut link here with certain cancers in any research really out there at all?
No.
Okay.
And the best research that's been done on this, where two people actually at random selected 50 ingredients from cookbooks and did research studies. They basically looked at all the research on these 50 ingredients and found that in 90% of cases, an equal number of studies showing increased and decreased amount of cancer associated with these ingredients. I think that tells you it's got nothing to do with it at all.
Well, it seems, we always get these mixed messages, Dr Joe, and you always like to clear them up on 9 Live Perth. But, I mean, some days we have something that's good for us, the next time it's terrible. So what tips do you have to navigate all this different kind of advice here?
Yeah, pretty much ignore it. And the reason being, what we were just talking about before, Tracy, that it's actually true. People say, didn't they tell me the opposite last week to this week? And yes, they did, because you find that there's an equal number of studies saying black and an equal number saying white. So clearly it has nothing to do with it. It's a statistical correlation, but it's not a causation. So really what we want to do, and we've spoken about this at times, is just focus on eating a diet comprised mainly of real food. So, meat, fish, chicken, vegetables, fruits, drink water, nuts, seeds and berries. Really just focused on eating real food, nothing in, significant amounts. Try not to cut, one thing or another out, but just minimise the processed foods. Eat the real foods. Don't eat, massive amounts, and drink mainly water.
Everything in moderation.
Yeah, keep it fairly sensible and don't go over the top. And don't stress about what you eat.
I'm glad about that advice, Dr Joe, because I do love my bacon.
Sounds good. Sounds good, Tracy.
All right, happy Friday, Dr Joe. We'll see you soon.
Cheers.